Calculate the partial pressure, in torr, of the O2 that was collected at 24.0 degrees Celsius. P, O2, equals P, gas, P, Vp, water, equals 739.5 to 22.4. Torr equals 717.1 torr. 1 point is earned for correct numerical result. Look for the answer to the 10th of a decimal place. Deduct significant figure point if absent. Calculate the number of moles of O2 collected at 24.0 degrees Celsius. N equals 717.1/760, 0.506, / 0.0821, 297, is equal to 1.96 times 10 to the power negative 2 moles. 1 point is earned for correct setup. 1 point is earned for correct numerical result. Determine the number of moles of XClO₃ that decomposed. 1.96 by 10 to the power negative 2 moles O2 times 1 moles XClO₃ / 1.5 moles O2 is equal to 1.31 times 10 to the power negative 2 moles XClO₃. 1 point is earned for correct numerical result. Determine the molar mass of the compound. 1.39 grams XClO₃ / 1.31 by 10 to the power negative 2 moles equals 106 grams per mole. 1 point is earned for correct numerical result. Determine the identity of element X. 106 grams per mole, 35.45 grams per mole, 16.0 grams per mole, equals 23.0 grams per mole. Element equals Na. 1 point for calculation of correct atomic mass. 1 point for correct selection of element. Because the molar mass is not asked for, it is not subject to significant figure rule. In a different experiment, 0.470 moles of XClO₃ decomposed at 1.0 atmospheres in the presence of a catalyst, as a total of 21.1 kilojoules of heat was released. The value of delta G standard 298 for the reaction is minus 121.5 kilojoules per mole of reaction. Calculate the value of delta H standard 298 for the decomposition reaction. Minus 21.1 kilojoules / 0.470 moles equals minus 44.9 kilojoules per mole of reaction. 1 point for correct numerical value. The value must have a negative sign. Which is larger, the sum of the bond energies of the products or the sum of the bond energies of the reactants? Justify your answer. Sum of the bond energies of products is greater. Since the reaction is exothermic, more energy must be released in the formation of product bonds than is required in the breaking of reactant bonds. 1 point is earned for correct choice with explanation. Delta G standard cannot be used to explain bond energy. How does the presence of a catalyst affect the value of delta G standard 298 for the reaction? Justify your answer. It has no effect. Delta G standard is unaffected by the introduction of a catalyst. A catalyst affects only the rate at which equilibrium is reached, not the position of equilibrium. 1 point is earned for correct choice with explanation.